just one of a million chances I have blown. I have blown. On my hands and knees I'm crawling. On my hands and knees I'm crawling. On my hands and knees I'm crawling. I lost you in the calm before the storm. Yeah, I lost you, just one of a million chances I have blown. On my hands and knees I'm crawling. On my hands and knees I'm crawling. On my hands and knees I'm crawling.
Hi all, this is Dan. Thanks for checking out our new album, Through the Glass. I hope you're enjoying it so far. In the description below, consider purchasing this whole album without interruption. Hi all, this is Dan. Thanks for checking out our new album, Through the
I wielded like a torch in everything I lost I gained more. I found it all inside the fire. The chaos has no chains to bind me to the ground. As the sun laid to rest on the back of the world, I wallow in thoughts that keep me from sleep. I felt you cut the holes inside me. I twisted and pulled out the knife. Now I wield it like a torch to hold high and light my way through the night. Leave the wars I've waged behind me. Lay those withered bones to rest. Guided by the stars above me until dawn. As the sun comes to crest on the edge of the world, I look to the future that I've yet to build. I felt you cut the holes inside me. I twisted and pulled out the knife. Now I wield it like a torch to hold high and light my way. I am ready to watch it all start again as the water leaves my skin. Something better is on the other side. It's on the other side. Warmth of a new day brings hope and a new way of living. Heart running over to heal the scars that are fading away. I felt you cut the holes inside me. I twisted and pulled out the knife. Now I wield it like a torch to hold high and light my way through the night. I felt you cut the holes inside me. I twisted and pulled out the knife. Now I wield it like a torch to hold high and light my way.
See you soon.
Let the man
What is up, everyone? So we are here back for another stream. Before we get into the NACE action, if you can't see behind me, we officially, as of, I mean, not officially, it's not officially posted, but I mean, we basically know.
You can tally all the numbers yourself.
Yeah. We are officially back-to-back Siena Heights Esports WAC Conference champions, along with both plaques, because our Overwatch team just took a great 4-0 series against Indiana Tech to take first place.
That was earlier tonight.
Yeah. And then Valorant on Sunday night took, what was it, 3-1
Yes.
against
3-1.
Lawrence Tech to also secure a title win. So I mean, an overall great weekend from both teams.
Mm-hmm.
We were both there. It was a very long, stressful weekend.
Yep.
But I mean, it was fun. It was fun to
Absolutely.
be there and experience another conference win.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. We're not in the game quite yet. Looks like we're almost in. And so tonight is NACE playoffs. We did have a bye off of week 1, just because of our seeding. I think like top 6 got first round buys. And then we went on. So then we waited. I think it was UNT and then someone else. I forget who. But UNT obviously won, which is why we're playing them tonight. This will be a series that determines if we get to go to Full Sail down in Florida. I believe it's Sarasota. No, I'm wrong. I'm so wrong. I think it's Orlando. It is, in fact, this doesn't help me at all. It's not saying.
They do have a pretty.
They have a lot of stuff. I almost
Yeah.
actually went here because this school looks
Yeah, I
really
remember
cool.
seeing advertisements forever
Mhm.
ago about their online
too.
program.
Yeah.
But where is their actual physical campus?
I think they're in Orlando, Winter Park, Florida. I think it's Orlando.
Somewhere in Florida.
Yeah.
Either way, if Siena Heights wins tonight, they will go to a LAN in Florida at Full Sail University.
Yeah.
And it'll be quite exciting to see that.
I'm pretty sure, based off of what I saw on their Twitch, that is like next weekend.
That'll be
Or from
quite
their
the schedule for
from
the
NACE's
Overwatch team.
Twitter. If I can pull up the calendar,
It
that'd
would
be
be on
great.
primary monitor, so I think
know.
that one.
It is. It's this one.
Windows, hooray. Anyways,
Um,
we have not gotten up quite yet to start, but map 1 should start somewhat soon.
I opened the calendar and it opened Outlook because it wants me to pull up the Outlook calendar. I just want the basic Windows calendar.
Anyways, yeah, we are not quite into map 1 yet. That'll be starting pretty soon.
Not next week, but the week after next is LAN. It's like Thursday through Sunday. Like the 24th
that is
through the 27th.
weekend before finals week.
Yeah.
So that'll be quite interesting for our players. But I'm sure they'll get ahead of that.
Yeah, and it looks like we're just waiting on one player to get in.
One player on our team.
It's Alex. Good old Dior, a.k.a.
All right.
Unite, a.k.a. I don't even know at this point. I believe this is best of 5. Thank God it's best of 5.
Uh-huh. Hey, if it was best of 7, we could just sweep again like we did earlier tonight.
True, the 4-0.
That was a pretty quick match for a best of 7.
I was surprised that it was that quick.
Yeah.
So it looks like Alex is in on the wrong account. Had to leave. Or that's a different Alex.
There
That's
he is.
Unite.
All right.
There we go.
They're all the players are in the lobby now, so they should be getting started
Do we
pretty
have-
soon.
We have match chat now, right?
Nice.
Should. Sick. I just don't see, like, no one has texted in match chat.
Yeah, everyone's still busy. It looks like getting ready. But it should start any second now that we have all the players. So
I mean, we don't have a map quite yet. Probably, if I were to take a guess, Lijiang.
that's a
Always
pretty standard
happens.
pick.
Yeah. I'll say it every time until it's not, and hasn't been Lijiang actually for a while. It's been sometimes Nepal, sometimes some other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Does look like we're going into Nepal. So we will. I would take a look at the map at the map pool, but it's only one map that we
Mhm.
know of. We don't have any scores quite yet.
Do we even know the order of modes yet?
Should be about the same.
Yeah,
I think
that's true.
NACE, because WAC uses NACE rules,
Okay.
so it should be the same map order as it was for our last stream. I don't know what we're waiting for.
We'll find out soon. Seems like some sort of communication between the players.
Yeah. Like, we have match chat, but, like, match chat is just not.
They're probably using Discord.
It's, the NACE chat, probably.
Mm-hmm. Probably just someone running late or getting something fixed.
Maybe.
Well, we should start pretty soon, though, hopefully.
Oh, that's what makes us hear each other. The output thing.
Yeah, I think we can turn that down a little bit.
Well,
There we
I
go.
was going to, but it was like,
Yeah. All right. Well, we are just. Oh, here we
oh,
go.
now we're
It's
going in to
entering
map one.
game. Just as I was about to think about going to BRB, but no,
Dude,
we don't need to.
We never do it.
We never do.
We never do. You know why? Because every time we do it, they go in game. Every time.
Alright.
Every time that I do it, they go in game.
Starting out.
This isn't the start. There we
Yep.
go.
Yeah, just. All right. Out in Nepal. Players picking some comps.
I mean, UNT is not a team that we've seen at all. Because obviously they were in a different group for NACE, so we haven't really played against them.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see just how this opening map goes, because that
Yeah.
can set the tone for a lot of the rest of this game.
We see a comp that we actually honestly don't see a lot. I mean, the Saints, I'm pretty sure this is a pretty standard comp for us. Sim will probably turn into like a tracer, something like that once they TP out from spawn.
Round 1. Capture the objective.
And we pause right off the bat.
Must be a technical issue or something.
Yeah, I have no
Um,
idea. The moment that
mhm.
did we turn off match chat? Is it in social text chat? We turned off match chat. That's why. It makes sense. It makes sense.
Yep. All right.
On stream, you don't know what can be said in match chat.
All right. It looks like maybe the players know each other,
Looks like
but okay, yeah. It looks like Shu was having a technical issue, but it might be fixed. Nope. Okay. Yeah, there is some kind of technical issue on the part of Shu, and hopefully we get that fixed pretty soon. It shouldn't be too bad. Okay, yeah, an audio issue.
looks like a sound problem. So we will go back to the face cam.
Should be a pretty easy fix, hopefully. And like, if there was any time to get a technical issue, it would be now.
It's good to have it at the start of
Absolutely.
a map and not mid team fight or
Mhm.
mid clutch.
Yeah, because having audio in a game like this, where it's 3D and you don't know what's behind you, is very important.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, hopefully our team could get that fixed soon. Let's see.
I don't know. 30 seconds. Maybe?
All right.
Where did my mouse go? There it is.
All right. Well, it should be starting up back pretty soon. Obviously, this was not intended, but it'll be fixed pretty quickly. Any second now, the game will resume. So, while we're waiting, we can talk about our sponsor, Respawn Rush.
True. Tried and true. We all know it works. I currently am not having any, but Chris, do you have some?
I have my favorite peach mango hydration. It's pretty good.
You've
I
tried
always-
that once and you've decided that it's your favorite.
It's a good flavor. I
It
like
is a
it.
good one.
And I'm not much of one for energy drinks, so hydration
Well,
is definitely preferred.
And it does look like we are going into this first map.
All right. Might be good to turn off match chat now.
Maybe.
When we have the time, of
Yeah.
course.
See Arson going in, taking as much space as he can. He is getting healed. Trades coming out. Pretty fair fight here for both teams.
Both teams have already gotten one player down, but they're on their way back anyway.
And it looks like the Saints have taken the space for themselves. We can cap point if possible. Looks like Unite here trying to fight off this Tracer's Social doing the same, but trying to stay alive at the same time. And now the Saints are actually starting to fall one by one. Not what they were looking to have happen. However, we do have Nano here, very quick Nano, since both the Ana and Orisa have not died. Then the Nano goes out, so does the Nade, trying to get some kills if he can. Arson just staring down at the tank. They do get the kill now, and now a 5v3 here for Siena Heights. Pick up the last couple kills, and now we can just sit back, relax a little.
Yeah, a quick moment to breathe. Not that quick, not that long though. Siena Heights is getting closer to UNT's first spurt of score.
And we do have the point now. Tracer is beginning to contest, but the Saints can just drop down and contest this point. Arson just walking in, trying to reclaim some space. Saints are now ahead in this capture percentage.
So far, pretty minimal losses on both sides, just teams falling back.
And Arson drops an ult, doesn't find much as they all escape, trying to get some kills if he can. Jinxie here going to contest point, can't really do so. And Saints being forced to reset. 3 ults in their pockets. Not really a whole lot. I mean, Unite trying to loop around, contest this point, fish someone out if they can. Fish is the entire team out, probably looking for a pulse here if he can. Trying to get some heals. Bob is in. Jinxie finds one. Now up 5-4. Yeah, Arson just walking in once again, staring down this tank. Can't do much. Gets the Juno. Kays does pulse social. The Saints are able to get this point back before UNT gets to 99, which is a great position for them to be in. However, now this will probably be the last fight for both teams if they can get something going. Arson kills the Sojourn, kills another. Beat comes out from the Saints, and I do believe they pick up the first point of this map. And in fact, they do. I mean, a very close map here, a very close point here.
A lot of back and forth.
Yeah, could show a lot for what we will see in the coming future with the series. Once again, it is best of 5. This will be the deciding factor on which team heads to LAN down in Full Sail, only a couple weeks away, as we get into the second point of map number 1.
Capture the objective.
The enemy is approaching.
We see basically the same comp as before for both teams. Arson just walking in, taking as much space as he can. Does get the UNT team out. Almost dies there. Does manage to live. Jinxie trying to find some if he can. I mean, this team is just walking all over UNT right now. We did end up giving up point just slightly.
With such a large arena, it's definitely harder to keep control of just the center, because every fight is spread out along the edges.
And that's where that tracer comes in to play, because it basically forces the other team to come and contest point so they don't just give up point like what they just did. Jinxie finds one. Trying to see if maybe get another if he can. He knows that he knows that this entire team's basically right here. The Juno ult comes out. Arson just has Kerm stuck here. Does get the kill. I mean, the Saints, they have 3, almost 4 ults. They can play out these fights pretty well. They should be in a pretty good standing in this second point.
Siena Heights up to 50%.
Far ult doesn't do a lot. Seeing a lot of ults come out here. Kerm does fall. Arson trying to get a good ult off. However, the ult from Kartierski gets, I believe that was 4 kills.
That
and
seems about right.
The Saints do unfortunately fall, but now they only have 1 ult while UNT has none. So, I mean, this is all just based off of pure raw skill.
Yep, it's very even right now. Just seeing who can do the best in this combat right here. Because if the Saints win, this might claim the point.
Social does end up finding one. Unite finds another. Now, I mean, the Saints are currently, I believe, up 1. Ilari ult does come out, but Unite cleans this up for the Saints. Are we looking at one more ult here? Ults are not filled yet, so once again, just a raw fight.
Siena Heights up at 90%. If they lose, or if they win here, it will be the next point.
Kiriko ult does come out from the side of UNT. The Tracer touches point, does have a cap here, almost gets Bob in time. Might use it to be able to touch if she can live. She probably won't do it yet. Nano did get used. We are looking at a possible Blade next fight. It's hard to tell with UNT having 3 ults of their own. Bob comes out on to that left side, just pelting at whoever he can find. Arson does fall. Blade comes out from the Saints, trying to find a few, can't find any at all. Both sides are at 99% each, so someone has to stay on point. No matter what beat comes out. I do believe the Saints C9 that point. So now we are sitting at an even 1-1 for this first map.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the teams are pretty evenly matched, going back and forth in every combat. So we'll have to see who takes this 3rd point on the map, because it will be a hard fight.
Yeah, I mean, super close. Sorry, super close map. Might tell us that we're going to have a very close series. This is not a best of 7. This is a best of 5. It'd be good if I changed that. There we go. Unite trying to see if he can get some picks. The Saints do not have the point in this first in this first fight, but with the monkey.
The objective is now
Trying to look if they can get something, but once again, just a giant stalemate, just going back and forth. Jinxie does get one. Arson picks up another. Trying to get these last few if they can, maybe stagger. They do lose one. Saints might not have their Ana in time before UNT gets back, but that should be fine, I think.
Pretty calm at the moment, but UNT is about to charge back in.
Jinxie gets one right off the bat. I mean, just walking in. Ram. Actually, they take out Arson here too.
this ends now.
But the Jinxie, I mean, with his ult, takes out one, tries to get the tank if he can. Runs right back in, gets the Lucio. Trying to get the Tracer if he can, can't find her. But should be able to get this Rom, just gonna stagger just a little. Tracer being a huge nuisance here. Saints take back this point now.
Disrupting.
With 3 ults for both teams. Almost basically mirrored ults here. Kiriko ult comes out from UNT. Beat comes out from the Saints. Actually, Beat comes out from both teams here. Arson using his ult to try and get some kills. Does find one. Tries to find a couple more if he can. Social also picks up a kill. So we are practically even here. Social actually found 2. Trying to look for a third if he can.
All right, Siena Heights has retaken this point, and at 75%, they just need to win this one more fight, and they should have it.
Yeah, it should just be one more fight here. We do have about 3 ults.
It's go time.
Meanwhile, UNT only has one and is not close to any others.
Jinxie did use his. Doesn't find much with it. Gets out with the slept Ramattra on point. Might give up the point temporarily if they need to. Looks like they might just do that. However, the Saints are still putting up a big fight. Unite did find one with his pulse. I mean, this team is just not dying.
A quick repair won't fix.
Unite found another, and Arson gets nanoed. Finds the last few.
There it is.
Actually, no, that Tracer does touch in time. So does the Lucio. Trying to do his best to affect this touch as much as he can. Gets the kill on to the Lucio. Getting the Kiriko if he can. And both sides just duking it out. Trying to finish up this map here while they still can. Beat coming out from the Saints. Still going. Tracer's still alive.
And there
And
it
the
is.
Saints do end up securing map number 1. I mean, really close.
Absolutely.
But we did end up taking it.
And here we have a play of the game from the other team.
This ends now.
definitely a very impressive play. I do remember that moment.
Mm. T-Man's dad, I see that you are here once again. We rolled through in Indiana Tech earlier tonight
Mm-hmm.
with a 4-0 sweep, which is actually really. We're both still like baffled by it. If you can't tell, I have the trophy in the background. I do have both plaques, but I don't want to pull those back out again. And I mean, you also saw him. You saw the Val one. But right now we are in NACE playoffs for Overwatch, which is this is the match that will take us to LAN down in Florida. So this is a big match for us here.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe we have ECAC this week too. That's ECAC finals
Yes, it should
against
be.
St. Clair. And so that will also be another great match to watch. And then I think after this week, there's almost nothing left.
Yeah, the season's mostly up.
Yeah. Maybe looking to do a couple fun streams here and there.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know quite yet what we're going to do. We might do the same thing as what we did in the fall semester, where we do like some like end of the year like fun gaming stream.
We'll have to figure that out.
Yeah. That was something that we wanted to worry about after WAC,
Mm-hmm.
not before WAC.
Yeah. All right.
It looks like
the teams are taking a 5-minute break.
Yeah.
So
we will also take a 5-minute break,
mm-hmm.
and we will see you when we get into map number 2.
Walk along this road all alone. For waiting on his luck to change, trading the time I've been given for imaginary paper games. Sailing myself down the river, it's time to face the music I made. Sleep doesn't come, wheels are turning, worries always on the brain. Slugged by the life I've been living, there's got to be another way of digging me out of a hole so deep that it's becoming a grave. I see the sunrise on the horizon, I hear a voice in the back of my mind, I feel the breeze that's blowing my heart out of my sleeve, bringing me home to my old fields of green. Peel me off this bed of nails, I'm bleeding out 1,000 holes so slow. Settle all my worldly chains and break my spirit free. I've opened my eyes to the lies, I'm finally done walking the line.
So chat, it was not a 5-minute break. They gave us like 2.
Mm-hmm.
We are going into map number 2, which actually turns out to be Flashpoint. It's really weird. I still don't get why we're just picking random maps.
It's up to the teams.
Yeah.
Just whatever they're feeling, I guess.
Looks like we were playing Servasa here in map number 2 with the Saints up 1-0.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Still on that
Their initial.
like same comp.
Mm-hmm.
with the Orisa and the Cass. The Genji / Tracer. Seems like a pretty meta thing right now. The Saints, I mean, just walking in, taking all of the space for themselves.
And there
Absolutely.
is 3 down,
Just
4
cleaning
down.
up 4. I believe that is a team kill.
Yep.
Just an absolute beast of a fight.
Yeah, the Saints just rushed in as soon as possible, and they took over the room and then killed them all
Yeah.
pretty quickly. UNT charging back in, trying to gain that point.
Saints not wanting to give this up as much as they can. Two of the players are low. Jinxie in the back line. Arson gets Nano now, just walking into point, take out Orisa, trying to find a couple more if he can. But I mean, without your tank, UNT can't really push point. They do take out the Genji. It's a good late kill. Because, I mean, now UNT just has to play for the next point, which will be in the Saints' favor, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, the Saints just took that first point pretty quickly, winning 2 fights pretty easily without much of a struggle.
And they have 3, almost 4 ults here. Probably looking to use...
Maybe saving them until the timer starts.
Yeah.
Unless they need to.
Quite
There it
yet.
is.
We hear high noon. We get the beat. The beat comes off from UNT just in time, and now the Saints, with basically nothing left, being forced to back away, but they do kind of just walk right back in. We have a blade coming up. Might be looking for a nano on top of it if they need it. Probably don't need it quite yet. With the tank gone, make it 2 players gone. I mean, yeah, the Saints just kind of take this point back here, staggering the Kiriko. It's a very smart plan from them. Now we see UNT on the Zarya. This is more than likely to counter the Orisa. So we will see what the Saints do with that. Genji gets bladed, but we also get the nano blade, takes out 3, finds a 4th, and I mean,
just a full team kill with an assist from Jinxie.
If there was a blade versus blade battle, Unite just won that. Like, both blades went out, and Unite finds 4. Can't really complain about that one.
And the Saints are very close to taking that second point.
And just one more.
The action pretty far away from it.
And just one more good fight here. Saints not able to take out Lucio, but does get the Zarya. And the Saints do take this second point. So now, just like that, they need this third one too in order to win. This point is in the Saints' favor, kind of meeting with UNT at a very awkward point, but making do with what they have. UNT has 3 ults, and we have almost 2 here. High Noon trying to get the tank. trying to get some kills. Jinx, he ends up finding 2 there. Has to back away to get some heals if he can. Now, basically a 3v3. Pulls out B. The Kiriko comes out. Can't do much, though. Jinx, he does fall. I do believe now both teams are practically back. Moncholo nanos Lucio, so we get a good old boostio here. Finds the Zarya. Just going in, trying to find a couple more. Saints just need to really win one more good fight here, and they have this map already, just like that. The Blade comes out, doesn't find much, actually gets killed by Jinxie, and someone needs to touch in time. This Lucio is looking for it, but Jinxie gets the kill.
And there it is.
And just like that, the Saints take map number 2 in
a clean sweep.
In 8 minutes. That was an 8-minute map.
Wow.
Right, here's that clip that we saw earlier. UNT taking out 4 players with his ult. Just an amazing clip there. I would play it again.
We have the time.
You already saw it once. You already saw it twice. So why not see it 3 times?
We have the time.
So just sitting there ready with his ult. Knows it's coming.
And then throwing it out as soon as they get close.
Yeah, they have that. They have theirs, and then he just walks in with Nano, swipes 1, takes out 2 with 1 swipe, and then gets the 4th, and that actually basically ends up winning them that map.
Yeah, that was an incredibly powerful play right there.
Yeah, and so.
Yeah, the Saints really dominated in that map, keeping a lot of the fighting away from the flashpoint just because of how well they were doing and how far they pushed.
They were just taking space, so they had all the space that they needed to just keep going, to just keep them away from that point. I don't even think they secured a single one, did they?
Or
was it second point?
I think first point maybe, or second. They got a little bit of score, but
yeah,
not significant enough. I think it went up to like about 26 or so, from what I remember.
Yeah, just an overall great map there. Like I said, 8 whole minutes. It went by so quickly. Sorry, I have both of our headset cords. I'm fidgeting with yours and not mine.
Let's see. It looks like map is being.
Looks like
there
push.
It is. Push with New Queen Street.
Haven't seen New Queens in a while. I believe this is a map that is not on this list, because every time that I try and look for it, I can't find it.
I think I remember talking about this exactly last week.
I think so. Lijiang Midtown, because it should be Nepal, New Junk, New Queens, Numbani, but it's just not there.
And it's not under the queues or anywhere else.
No. So we get. Oh well.
All right.
Anyways, probably looking into going into this map here soon. Last I knew, this was best of 5, so 3rd map, and the Saints are up 2-0.
Yeah, the Saints are gonna take this unless UNT does something pretty strong, and we'll see with push once they get started.
Yeah, I don't want to take us to BRP, because every time that I take us to BRP, they start.
All right. All right, it looks like everyone's ready. So here we go.
Going in to map number 3. I mean, definitely a map that we don't see a lot. We end up
Initiating match.
playing, I think, a lot of I forget now. Push.
Yes. Definitely a very common map for push.
Esperanza. We see a lot of Esper.
Mm-hmm. This one is pretty common as well.
Yeah.
And here we go.
On that same comp, once again, I mean,
It's been working for them.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Mm-hmm.
We do see a mix of the Ramatra from UNT, looking. I mean, still about the same comp, but just with a different tank and the Genji instead of the Cass.
And off they go.
Both teams trying to take this high ground if they can. I mean, Arson just walking in, taking the space, making himself known. Trades do come out. Arson not getting a lot of heals, but he is getting enough to stay alive. Trying to knock him off the edge. They do get the kill. And with that, Kerm, I mean, the Saints are up 2 right now. Make it 3, 4.
And there it is. Saints making first progress on the push robot.
I mean, pretty swiftly too with that.
Good to see you.
No ults on both sides.
UNT
only had one
taking some
fight.
time before they charge in. Jinxie providing some pretty good cover fire. And there it is.
Takes out Kerm. So now UNT has to work around this without their tank. They have to do their best, but their entire team is basically 1 HP, and now being forced to reset after taking this first point. Once again, it is not looking very good for this team against the Saints. Unite gets the kill onto the Tracer. Arson trying to live if he can. The Zarya is back from UNT, but it doesn't matter because Arson just gets nanoed and walks right into this team, headshotting everyone as much as he can, willing to sacrifice his life. I mean, finds 3, basically finds 4. Another team kill here.
The Saints haven't stopped moving since they started.
Yeah. And with 3 ults, I don't think they plan on stopping anytime soon.
Yep, UNT will have to do something quite soon, or Siena Heights will take this map in almost, like, what, 2-3 minutes?
Yeah, it's only been about 3 minutes. However, these ults from UNT do come out. Jinxie falls beat. Goes. Saints are now up 2 right now. Takes out the Zarya. I mean, they only use 2 ults. They have to care for this blade, which could be coming soon, unless a good pulse can be placed. Zarya only has 1 bubble. Might not have one at all. Arson trying to live.
Siena Heights was so close to that final game-ending point.
Yeah.
But UNT is finally making some progress. or at least on their way to make progress.
It's probably good that they backed up, just so they can reset, get things put back together. Because now they're going to have 2 ults, while UNT basically has nothing, so they should be able to get this back pretty quickly if they can play everything out right. Jinxie trying to get some kills. Arson gets nanoed. The team picks up 3, trying to find this last one. Knows where the Juno is. But this Genji and Juno have cleaned up this entire team. Now it's just Arson versus Genji here. Genji does back away. He's aware that his teammates are close. Pops his ult. Goes in, tries to get some kills, can't find him. Blade comes out once again from UNT. Doesn't find much. Finds 1. Does cause the Siena Heights team to back away. And this is the first time that UNT has been able to make progress this entire game. And we're only halfway through it.
Yeah, they definitely saved themselves from being swept by Siena Heights, but we'll just have to see how far they can go.
And it looks like they're not even able to get this momentum back quite yet. But they are just flipping this point, which is a great way of attack. Jinxie pops an ult of his own. Now basically sandwiching the team between all of the players. Just getting surrounded in all directions. Social takes out Juno. Pulls out the beat for the team to survive. And now that momentum has returned for the Saints.
Siena Heights pushing in, trying to get more progress,
Dior
but
sticks,
UNT is holding them up.
and Dior sticks to Kiriko, but can't get the kill, which is fine. So 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Blade comes out. Arson gets solo ulted. He should have lived this. Basically a wasted ult there from UNT's Genji. Now Arson walks into the backline with his ult. Half health, trying to live if he can. Gets the Kiriko, picks up the Sojourn, and now it's just the Genji. But that the team should be able to pick up that kill. Now with the Genji staggered, Saints should be able to get pretty close. But the Orisa does have long spawn. Or the Reinhardt now has long spawn. But I mean, comes in at full force, playing against the Zarya.
2 minutes on the clock. And UNT making progress again. Unless Siena Heights does something soon, UNT will tie up this map.
Yeah. I mean, just got absolutely ran through there. We do see some a hero change, so maybe that can help out the Saints in the long run. Kays pulls out Sojourner. Jinxie probably looking to do the same here soon, if he can. Looks like he won't quite yet. Trying to get this Genji beat. Comes out from the Saints. They know that they have to play this out here if they want a chance at winning this map and the series. Blade comes out. Unite gets 1 kill. Saints staggering the Kiriko just a little with 30 seconds left and only about 2 to 3 ults here. Something has to happen. And it does look like the last fight will be right here. Honestly, I would have let the UNT team come to me. It looks like that's what we're doing. We just wanted to get front spawn. Good shatter here. Only gets 1. They stay alive. The pin does not happen. Kind of stuck in the corner now. Jinxie picks up 1, can't find another. However, it is basically a 1v3 at this point. Not a great look here for the Saints, but they just need 1 good team fight. They've had plenty of those throughout this game and throughout the series. Curie ult does come out. Arson gets blasted.
The enemy's pushing. Let's take care of them.
And now still with plenty of time left here. Saints on the back foot, but they know that they can win just based off of ults alone. They have both DPS ults and coming up on beat. Both of them get popped. You can't defend at all. Trying to get some kills. Unite did get 1. Team finds a second. Beat comes out. I believe this is the last fight right here as the Genji tries to contest point. And if I remember correctly, your Siena Heights Saints have officially qualified for LAN at Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida. I mean, just a great series. Was a little slow in that first map, but the Saints did take it back in their favor. I mean, like, what are your thoughts on that, Chris?
It was definitely pretty close. UNT did put up a good fight, but on maps 2 and the first bit of map 3, the Saints just dominated. They played really well. They got a lot of important team fight wins, and it shows in their score.
Yeah, for sure. I do believe we might try and get a player interview here in a second. So we will send you to the BRB screen. My name's Cade, and this is Chris. Siena Heights, NACE playoffs, going to LAN, I believe not next weekend, but the weekend after in Florida. That will be a great thing to go to show up, to watch stream. And, I mean, it'll be really fun. But until then, we will see you guys next time.
Hey everyone, this is Nathaniel from Flowers on the Grave. We're excited to
Okay, chat. So we are back with your boy Moncholo, aka Unk,
What's up?
aka Juan.
No,
I forget your
no,
like actual name.
my actual name is Nathan.
Nathan. There you go. I am just so used to calling you Unk
I mean,
that I
that's
like
like there's
don't
literally
know
like like
your
people
actual
online.
name.
I don't know. They call me Unk. I'm like I don't even know like who they are. They're just like, what's up,
Like,
Unk?
who are you? Sup, Unk?
What's up?
So how was that series for you?
Honestly, I was looking to get a get back from my buddy. He plays on University of St. Thomas,
Mhm.
and he actually got knocked out by UNT. So I just came in here looking to get my get back from my friend, and it was honestly kind of like a one-sided series. If I'm gonna be honest. I think this time our team is pretty locked in. We played the WAC finals earlier, so we had a pretty decent warm up before that, and we want to qualify for this LAN because this will be our second LAN we've ever gone to. So we just locked in and felt as one-sided and clean.
So then that's not next weekend, but the weekend after.
Honestly, I do not know.
I'm pretty sure it's that weekend right before, like, finals.
Probably, but
Like-
I do know that the team is looking forward to our other match on Thursday, where we're
Mhm.
playing against St. Clair for
This
the
Thursday
ECAC
for-
championship,
Yeah,
so we can get our back-to-back repeat,
that'd be pretty cool.
and then qualify for Texas as well.
True. So yeah. So based off of what we're staring at, this is like a Thursday through Sunday type deal.
Oh wow!
Because if Val makes it, we have to be there Thursday.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. I get like a free vacation, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
like
you're in Orlando for like
yeah,
4 days. Like that's
shoot,
great.
That's a free vacation,
Yeah,
man. I mean, I'm looking forward to
like-
that if we do go to that one.
yeah, and like full sail. Like I almost went to Full Sail because of their like. I actually don't know why.
You just remember
genuinely
being
don't know
interested?
why. They always called me. They would call me like weekly, just to be like, hey,
Are you so
you
interested?
are you still coming? They called me in like September while
Yeah.
I was here. I'm like,
They want you, bro.
I'm
They
getting
need
these
you.
these
need
dang
you, bro.
spam calls.
They need your skills.
I guess. No, they're like their entire like campus is really cool from like the pictures.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I'm just excited.
4-day
if we,
vacation.
that'd be dope.
I'll take it.
I mean, I've never played at a big land like that before.
That's if
I'm
we
honestly
can
excited.
afford it.
I'm pretty sure we can, because there's like hella fundraisers, and from what I remember, Coach Rob was saying is this it's more so gonna be a situation if like we beat St. Clair, it's just deciding you only get to pick one. So we either go to Texas or we go to Orlando.
Texas or it's
Yeah.
That makes sense.
We should have to see what the team wants if we do beat St. Clair.
I mean, which one's the better land? Like the better land.
I know NACE has more money in it, so if you
True.
you want money, NACE has a better offering. But I do know that Texas is, from what I've seen and from what I've seen people say, it's like
Mhm.
just more fun to be at. Because a lot of people know each other, like a lot of
Mhm.
like people who even qualify like from local schools come and watch you guys play
Yeah.
and meet up with you.
I mean, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I know I'll be definitely looking to try and go to one.
I mean, shoot,
mean-
why not? Like, hello.
I mean,
part of the
you're
team.
you're certified bench warmer over here.
I mean,
you
you're still
know.
part of the team.
True,
We all
true.
gotta go, bro.
Get some pictures, make a vlog. You know
A vlog.
Have-
I don't know
have
about a
some fun.
vlog, but
what?
I don't know about a vlog, but
We could. We might.
there's
Evan
nothing-
would definitely want to make a vlog.
I don't think
out
there's
of
much
that.
like not. There's nothing interesting about our Overwatch team, really. I mean,
But it's a LAN.
that's cool.
We did the same for St. Clair.
I wish we could have gone to that one.
Yeah, me too.
I can't believe we didn't go.
Why did we not go?
If I recall, we were supposed to go to one in Michigan here, but then Coach Rob said that we were the only team that signed up. And they
The
didn't.
the Western one.
Yeah, we were supposed to go to that one, but we ended up being the only team
Yeah,
signed
that
up.
was this weekend. 'Cause
Yeah.
I asked him about it Sunday, and I was like, last I saw, it was us and it was Western.
Yeah.
and he was like, yeah, we're probably not going
Yeah. I mean,
because
I
there's
really
no
want to
point.
go to St. Clair. Honestly,
St.
that's a
Clair
good team, bro.
would have been fun.
Playing in person. Why not, man?
Yeah. I mean, got what? One whack. Looking to win ECAC this later on this week.
Back to back.
Yeah, that'd be pretty nice. Is there any other games? I don't think there is.
No.
Outside of like
people
Face It stuff like that.
Nah, Face It, we're out too.
Oh.
I just know that people are having like hope.
Mhm.
They're coping, thinking that Homecoming or whatever is gonna be coming back,
Oh yeah,
but we don't know yet. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gone, but
it's probably gone.
yeah, that's the biggest one.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Collegiate Overwatch.
No word, no say, just didn't play the entire time.
That is true. I mean, other than that, do you have anything else to say for chat for stream?
Not much. I mean, it's probably gonna be the last time I'm playing. I'm going home next semester,
Oh,
so
that's fair.
you guys are gonna have someone way better. I promise. I'm sure you guys are. And you guys are
Never
gonna be
know.
like top 8 at least for next homecoming.
Nah,
I
we're
mean,
easily like top 10.
we just had a
with
terrible
you.
bracket. We just had a terrible
No,
bracket.
NACE, we had a terrible bracket.
Everything, I think we had
bracket.
unlucky brackets. We had like straight demons we're going
Yeah,
against.
NACE was pretty bad. Because you had ISU, you had Winthrop, you had Maryville, you had Blinn. I mean, Blinn was like, we won, and then we lost.
Yeah.
And then we won. That was a weird one. But then it's
this
like,
semester has been really shaky compared to last one, but
yeah.
we made it through somehow. So
Hmm.
all that really matters.
I mean, ECAC, though, you're going pretty hard with that one because even Titans was like not really that hard.
Nah, if I remember correctly,
It was like mid-tier, I think.
Yeah, I think the Fisher A team, they decide not to play this season.
Hmm.
After last season, and then St. Clair is probably like the only real competition we have right now.
Yeah, I think the only team that was like a problem was Cumberland. But you ended up like
all I'm gonna say is
because
it's just
it was map 5 in the regular season, and then you
Yeah.
guys beat them last week, and then you guys have beat them one other time in like the last 2
I'm
weeks.
telling you, it's just like a shaky season where it's like
Yeah.
we have a lot of like ups and downs. But if we're fine, there's nothing going on. We're definitely
It's
beating
like
all
stable.
those teams.
Yeah.
Even like St. Clair, I think if we're at our top notch, we're beating that. But
I mean,
who knows? I mean, it's a new day every day. So.
I mean, you guys took ISU to map 5. barely lost it.
Was Maryville. Maryville and North.
Was it Maryville?
Yeah.
You guys took ISU to map 5.
No, we got a map off them, and then they called their tank player, the actual tank
thought
player, back. We took a map. It was
Against ISU? I streamed that
ISU,
match.
or am I thinking of Winthrop?
That was probably Winthrop.
Oh, ISU, they had off roll. They were all off roll.
Oh.
That's what it was. They had I don't think Cuffa was playing.
That's like.
Cuffa, their actual tank player.
Hmm.
I think he had a scrim because he's part of Nightmare and then going to China. So I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure he's preparing for that.
Yeah, you guys took ISU to map 5.
Yeah, they were off rolling.
You guys like
Yeah.
barely lost map 5 too.
Yeah, they're missing 2 of their players actually because Goose has been like their bench.
Oh.
I think he's like the head of like ISU Esports in general
Mhm.
for like as a student.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I mean, just barely
we lost to
Lost
ourselves that match, bro.
to the number 2 seed.
We lost to ourselves, bro.
Yeah. I mean, just so we can wrap it up because I feel like we could yap all
Yeah.
night. Just to wrap it up, I mean, took UNT to basically a perfect series, 3-0,
Yep.
going on to Orlando for LAN, and that's top 8.
Yes,
right?
that's top 8.
Yeah. So then there's like 2 or 3 rounds in there. I mean, I'll go on a
Depends on how our
free
bracket goes.
4-day vacation to Florida. I'll do it. I'll take it any day.
I'll take. Yeah, of course, it's free.
Right before finals too.
I'm finishing my finals early, bro.
Oh.
I gotta enjoy that full weekend.
I think my first one's on like Tuesday.
I don't know what mine are. Just
I think I only have one,
I just
and
been
it's on
doing
like
them.
Tuesday.
But yeah, let's see how it goes. Hopefully we don't get another demon bracket in NACE where we're
True.
going against like the most insane like top 3 teams of all
I
time.
don't. I love how we said that we were going to start yapping, but now we're on a new topic. I don't think it's a bad bracket.
Who are we going against first if we win?
Maryville.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes. Maryville is, from what I heard, they usually tend to lock in the second semester, like
Mhm.
spring semester, because most of their players are usually focused on school, and then the second semester they start to lock in practice, scrim, and then
That's fair.
they
Yeah.
play a lot better. But
Yeah.
we'll see.
Because then if we beat Maryville, we'll probably go on to play ISU.
Back to back. We
Then
actually
if we beat ISU, we might go on to play Winthrop.
honestly, if we beat Maryville, we can honestly make it to like finals.
If you
Because
beat Maryville,
ISU is
you
be
can
missing their
beat
players.
ISU.
Yeah, they should be missing their players still.
Yeah. The only challenge would be Winthrop there
Yeah.
at the end, unless
No,
they
St.
get
Clair, honestly.
unless they get upset by like St. Clair or Blinn or Converse.
I think St. Clair's taking it. It's just gonna be a Winthrop sweep though.
That, yeah, maybe. We'll see.
No, I'm confident there. I'm
Mhm.
confident. Yeah, another demon bracket. Let's see how it goes.
That's going to be a fun one. So now wrapping it up. My name's Kaden. This is Unk.
What's up?
Took a great series tonight, 3-0 against UNT to qualify for the LAN in Orlando in a couple weeks. That will be a great event to go to and to show up at. And I mean, I guess until Thursday, unless we have something tomorrow, we might have Valorant tomorrow. I forget. But until then, we will see you guys Thursday for the ECAC finals for Overwatch. So the Saints can take the back-to-back wins in Titans. Until then, we will see you guys later.
Breaking out of a slumber, bleeding stones and shedding skin.